Hello everyone and welcome to Fairly Racing. Back on this channel again because at the same time as before this weekend I could not activate it on my PlayStation. Sadly there's been a problem with that and a problem with me just messing around with the channel, so I really do apologise guys that I did mess around with the channel a tiny bit and kind of made a mistake. So I'm not going to talk about it too much of course. But yeah, I kind of messed up with the channel and tried to delete something and didn't delete it, and then wiped a few things on the channel. Well, I pretty much wiped the channel nearly, which is bad, but I'm trying to, we're doing alright. Anyway, beside the point on that, we are back with the championship here in Russia for round number 10. Yes, we're here at Russia. I am going to say it very quickly. Hope Ukraine are doing well with the efforts there. All our thoughts from here, us here at Fair League, if we haven't said that already, go out to the people in Ukraine. So I want to just get that clarified and clear out there for everyone who is, of course, watching. So, yep, and good evening to you, Moyland. Good evening, Matt. Yes, sadly, oh, out already, free sync. He has crashed into the wall. I just want to see if we can go on board where this is. Oh, it's there. It's on the exit of about 4 or 5, that is. That is not what we want to see at all. Let's go on board though with Liam Shane. That car should be popped away by the time we race. Here it will. Down to corner 1 then we go. Very nicely here we do through the technically corner 1 that we go. Full DRS still on, here we do, as he now about the 50-metre board dabs on the brakes and turns in, clips the curb, clips the inside curb there. There is the run off there as well to contend with. The car has now officially gone from the game, so he will get a clean lap in here. He will. Just to tell you, it is now where we are, where the car did crash. As he goes through now, he does dabs on the brakes again here, clipping both for the inside and the outside curb. Here he does. Here up the gears he goes. Now he does 6th, just into 6th. Doesn't manage to get to 7th yet. Now down the tiny little straight. Oh, a little bit wide there, but not too wide there. As he goes through the corners here, he does. So yeah. It's going to be interesting. Here it is. Just to quickly, if you are watching and you are a Fairly person, how do you recover a channel on YouTube? Quick question to ask, because quickly to say, and one of them I just got rid of, and as I got rid of it, well, kind of wiped, nearly pretty much what deactivated the channel, meaning that you can't log into it and you can't activate it somehow. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. But anyway, beside the point, we're on my channel anyway, and we are putting these videos up for you. There will be, after today, for most of the season, because it'll probably be on my channel, there will be a playlist which I will make, and it will be all the races on there. He comes out the last corner now then in 2nd gear to the line and improves up to 4th, so not too bad there. These are the 2021 cars, not 2022, because today we had the first race. If you haven't seen it yet, I won't spoil it too much, but it was a cracker, the first race of the season. It was indeed. Moyland, you are racing tonight? You are here, 14 cars in this one then, as we look at United Bosnia to the line. He comes. Lonesome's done a good lap there, 33.381. 38.470 for United Bosnia, which was his lap. That was his out lap, I think that was there. But he goes down to corner 1 now in 8th gear. Is he going to, how far is it going to be? It's just before the 50-metre board. He taps on the brakes there, he does, and goes through it very nicely there, he does. There is a car slowing in corner sector 2, which is put away now, the flags have here. But it's a very interesting championship this is here. We've put it on Twitter, put it online. The championship here, very interesting indeed it is. Just quickly tell you the championship stats. So after round 9 last week, Moylan still leads on 132. 102 is Sean Lowry. Then it is United Bosnia, Johnny Stokes, Bullet Boy, RJS, Scotty 33R, Max, Muck Dutch Face, King David, Whiskey Jack, Liam Shane, Basket Emil, VTech, Serial Killer, Google Dougal, UK Demon, Lonesome, Danny and FreeSync are the guys in that order. FreeSync has crashed again, so sadly will not be scoring any qualifying points. There isn't any qualifying points, I don't think there is, but if there was, he wouldn't be scoring them. In the Constructors, 142 for McLaren, plays 140 for Alpine. Aston Martin, 112 that is though there. 114 for Ferrari, then it is 111 for Red Bull. 107 for AlphaTauri, then it's Haas, McLaren, Alfa Romeo and Williams are rounding up your top 10. there they do. So there you go, that is what it is in the championship standings for this race tonight here on the game. Coming out, Scotty then is just started lap he has. Let's go to somebody who's on the lap, around it somewhere. Who's a good car to show who's on a lap? Here we are. Liam Shane on a lap right now. He is making his presence count. Really interesting to see how it is here tonight as he heads around the circuit. Here he does. As we say, only time will tell tonight before these drivers can get the representative lap times in. Probably looking this lap for most of them to put their second best times in. That'll be the representative times. But Liam Shane there did just do, I think that was a new improved lap there, 32.6 there it was. What about Danny? 34.5, so that's his first time there. It is Scotty here then to the line. What's his lap time going to be for his first time of the day? It puts him 33.4, puts him P7, not too bad at all. What about Moyland, who is on a lap right now, on a charge in that brilliant looking Mercedes car. 14 take the grid tonight, out the 20 we normally have, which is not the biggest of grids but not the smallest either. Oh, Whiskey's made a mistake in the final sector, and that is not what you want to see at all. He's crashed it going into the little straight before the last couple of corners. That is not what you wanted to see at all there. It's not. He has binned it into the wall. He has there. That will compromise the next car that's coming around now on his lap. I don't know who that is, but I'll quickly just find out for you. I think it won't compromise him at all really, because he's not actually on a lap. I think the car was Basquemo, I think it was, I'm not too sure though. But here comes Moylan then. What can he do on this lap? He's still racing around. There he is. Let's go to see what some of the cars are doing. Is Basquemo on a lap? He is, but he's only just started it, but he's slowed it down here, so this must be his in lap for his 1:31.856. I think his lap that time is there. But here comes Moylan then, last chance saloon for him. He's got one more lap after this one probably to do a lap here. It might just be a one lap sprint for Moylan here as he crosses the line and does go quickest. 1:31.282 is the quickest lap time tonight. It is. Now it's going to be interesting to see what can happen in this one. It is, but yeah, with the drivers here tonight, Basket Mill is on a lap, but he's, I think, an in lap for him. Quick in lap it will be. Quick get some tyres on and quick back out here on Circuit United. Bosnia now starts his first lap. 38.470 was his only lap he's done, which was invalidated. That's why he slowed it down, I think, to cross the line. But he's coming on these tyres again now. He is to do some business. Let me just tell you some of the tyres, the best tyres. So the best tyres is the best lap they've set their time on. For Liam Shane, it's 3 lap hold softs, and that's going to be a tricky one around this circuit here tonight. It is. Here, we'll have to wait and see what happens here with this one, but as he trundles around now, he does. What can Liam Shane do on them tyres? He's put on a set of softs, I think he has here. He has, so he will come back out hopefully on them softs in a couple of seconds time. But here we go then with United Bosnia on his lap. Here we are. What's going to happen here then? Is it going to be a good lap or not? Do you want me to give you some stats, ladies and gentlemen, about this race, which should be happening this year, but sadly isn't going to be happening this year due to political reasons, of course, as you all know. I'm not going to go too much into detail on it. We are looking 27 laps around here tonight, which is not too bad. It is a 5.848 kilometre circuit, or 3.634 miles. And most wins around here is Lewis Hamilton, and the Mercedes have the most constructors wins around here. They do indeed, which is going to be interesting to see. First held the Russian, our Russian Grand Prix was first held in 1913. It was first time at this circuit was 2014. It was there, as we say in the business. But here we go then, as we've just seen his lap time there. United Bosnia 132.115. Is it P4? The only car who hasn't done a lap yet, who is out on circuit, is the man McDutchface. He's on a lap right now, just waiting. Just got about 1 or 2 cars in front of him who are lapped traffic, who are the traffic that he has to get past. Lap traffic meaning out lap traffic, if I can get the words out of my mouth tonight. Right, and not be in bother with all the stewards and all that of this league because of what I did. But you know, you win some, you lose some, and you learn. Here you do. Coming out of the corner now, they do. Flying around this circuit here, they do as well. Very fast he's coming down the straight. Here he is, and it's purple for him. Don't know if that's his purple or if that's the purple in the session, but it's a very quick time there for sector 2 for McDutchface. Here it is, slaps on the brakes now. He does again, down to about second or even down to third or second gear. There he is. Oh, but he makes a tiny little mistake, but he can keep going, hopefully get his lap time on the board, so he's at least got a lap time on the board here. Or will he just wait a couple of seconds and maybe do another lap around this circuit with these tyres? It depends what he's thinking of doing here, McDutchface. I think he may be going for one more lap here. He has those set of 41.4, so he has got a time on the board which will put him into P12. That's what he needed to do. There it was. Just put a lap time on the board. Here it was. We're looking now at Sean Lowry. Here we are. We're just going to check if Danny is actually on a further part of his lap. No, Danny's pitting. Here he is. So Sean Lowry is the quickest car on the circuit. Not the quickest on circuit, but the one who is the furthest around the lap on a lap right now. The only other car that is further ahead of him on this lap is Basket Emil, but he's on an out lap right now. There's a few others in a couple of minutes time will surely come out here. Takes you on an out lap, it takes you about 1 minute 50, so you're looking about another 10-15 seconds before the cars will have no time to come out for a last lap's dash here. So just waiting for the guys in the pit if they are wanting to come back out. Whiskey Jack is the only one who was retired from the session, and Freesick did retire because of a crash. This is his fastest time of the race, fastest lap this will be for if he does. Sean Lowry here complete this lap. He looks like he's completing at the moment. There's a random tyre at the side of the track there. That could be why Whiskey Jack crashed off and retired. So we'll have to wait and see if that was why he retired. But he crosses and he goes pole 30.7, a 130.784. Does that provide Moyland a chance to come out the pits or not? It's an interesting one to see. There it is. Basket's in third and trying to improve on his time here for the Williams team. Here he is. We're just going to have to wait and see if he can do that, as United Bosnia now on his out lap just invalidated it, but he can still take this lap here. He can. Liam Shane now has started his lap. Scotty is on his lap and about to finish it. Here he is, 8 tenths up on his time. This is incredible from him. Here it is to see. United Bosnia is still on his out lap here. Nobody looking to come out the pits at the moment. Vitek has retired from session thinking he's done enough, and Whiskey Jack, great lap time there, a 132.188, very good lap time there. What has McDutchface done here? He's invalidated his lap, and that is probably it for McDutchface tonight here at the track. His best time is a 141, will have to be his best time. It was looking like it was going to be a 132, like low 132, high 131, but sadly because of his invalidation will not do it there. Liam Shane has crashed out, well, has retired. He has his car, and I think he spun it. I think he's made a mistake on circuit, or if he hasn't, he's just retired it on circuit. There he has, which is going to cost Liam Shane, if he is on a lap still, a bit of time, but he's not, which is lucky for him. Basket Emil though has improved by 3 tenths to a 131.520. It's not what he really wanted, but he's done it nonetheless here. United Bosnia now starts his final lap of the session. Here he does. It's up to him to complete the final lap of the session. It is here. We'll keep an eye on him then. We'll go on board with him and we'll show you the whole lap here. So here you go, guys. This is the whole lap. to the line, then he does come, and he gets a 32-115. Sorry, there it says 32-116 on that side, so it was very close to a closer. But that is your qualifying over. Sean Lowry gets the pole by, if you want to do some maths here, I can't bother to do maths, so we're going to tell you, nearly 5 tenths there he does over Moyland, who gets second by 7 tenths. Well, 7 tenths, the gap from the leader there he is, so that is 3 tenths over Basket Mill. Then a big chunk again to United Bosnia, but it's all going to be close here for this race. 14 cars taking the grid here for about 26-27 laps of this circuit, which is going to be interesting to see as we're on board with the Cognizant F1 Aston Martin here. We are indeed, as we see here, I'm just going around the circuit here with a bit of black spotting on the tyre, as you can clearly see. But that is it for qualifying then. What a qualifying it was. Sean Lowry gets pole position then. Second will be Moyland. All the cars are on the screen right now, they are. Third will be Basket Mill. Fourth will be United Bosnia. And then it's Scotty, Whiskey Jack, Liam Shane, VTech, Google Dougal, Lonesome and Danny, who got their times in 3.730 seconds is the gap between everyone who set a time. Somebody who did an outlap and did a time but made a mistake was McDudgeface, who's 10 seconds behind. Johnny Stokes did not complete a time, and same for Free Sync. They both crashed out around the circuit. They did indeed, I think they did. I don't know if Johnny Stokes did, but I definitely know the bottom one did, so I can't really say that, but you know. But yeah, as we are moments away then from getting this race underway. The sunshine is here in Sochi in Russia. And we are moments away from getting this race underway. Formation lap will go in about 20 seconds time. Here it will. And we are green, and away we go then for the formation lap. Let's see then what tyres have the bottom lot got. It'd be really nice if we it's really, the only thing I'm going to say, guys, that if you haven't seen the race already, basically is I really like how they allow everyone in the field to get free tyre choice now, because they don't really know about tyres. Really nice to see, and you can see it here on this screen. Everyone's gone for mediums, who are 9th down to 14th. Moyland and United Bosnia got their laps on the mediums. Everyone else in the top 10 except Google Dougal and Lonesome as well have gone for the softs, so it's going to be interesting to see here. I think it's a one-stop strategy you can do around here. You can do two. It's 50-50 if you want to know. Here we are tonight. Just going to have a quick silence now. If you didn't know, guys, just for Ukraine, I'm just going to do it on my channel. It's my channel, so this one. But for everyone here, I'm going to give the rest of the formation lap until the last corner now. Silence for a bit of solidarity for people in Ukraine, people who have died in the world, and just generally just stuff like that. And somebody's just messaged me, that's why as well. So there we go then, a little bit of solidarity there, and a bit of silence for just people who have had a bit of problems in their life, you know. But anyway, here we go then, about to get racing underway. Here we are for this race of 20 of 27 laps. Sorry if you just saw the black screen come up there, just a few things that happened on the PlayStation. But we're ready to go then. Red lights are now on the line. All 5 are now on. And 27 laps are go here. Russia, good start from the top 3. Here it is. But it's looking like it's going to be a pocket rocket start. A bit of Google Doogle's not making a good start here. He's dropped already. About 4 or 5 places. Could be to last any second here. He could. Down into braking zone 1 we go. Everybody scrobbling into the first proper braking zone. That's why I call it braking zone 1. Because the proper first braking zone. Everyone's cleanly through that corner. There they are. There's a mistake for Lonesome. But he's kept it going in the Uralkali, in the Haas car. He has here, brakes a bit later, earlier than others he does there, and the 2 behind are not going. But it's Moylan leading, Sean Lowry second, Basket Emil third, and Scotty in 4th here. And the top 3 trying already to break away. Here they are from the rest of the field. Well, they are trying, but they're not succeeding at the moment. Here they're not. As they now go into sector 2, they start the long sweeping corner, which is technically the back straight of this circuit. Here they do. The question is not if, it's when will we see some battles down this straight is the question you've got to say here in this one. Whiskey Jack is here to try and fight here, and I think already the top 4 have broken away. A tiny gap they've got here. It's the biggest gap of the field. It is here, and that is nearly 8 tenths the top 4 have got. Oh, as the United Podium is a tiny little mistake, but Whiskey Jack's not close enough to defend or battle that around the circuit. He is not, and it's going to be hard for these guys here. As a 36.568 is the quickest lap for the first lap of the race. Not too bad. That's not actually for the first full lap of the race. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Here it is in this one. But they're side by side. Here they are. Has Danny got past Whiskey Jack here, or has Johnny Stokes already got past there? Has he? Yes, he has. Johnny Stokes has got past Danny. Wow, that's a great move. There it is. Just saw the end of that there. We did briefly. That is unbelievable. That is there. How good that is there. Johnny Stokes gets a penalty of 3 second time penalty. Wow. Already early on in this race to get that penalty. You don't expect it to be that early in this race to get the penalty. We have a yellow flag out for a spin, and it's VTech who has spun the car. He gets now back going, but I thought we could have seen a safety car or some kind of car problem there, or maybe a virtual in that one. But he's 7 seconds behind the field now. It's not going to be good for him at all here. It's not. But let's see what Moylan can do at the front here. The top 4 have got a gap of 1.6 seconds over pretty much the bulk of the field. I've got to say here in this battle, which you can see come past the camera shot here. You can. There they mostly are. As Freesync went a little bit wide there, he did. Has that let his teammate Danny capitalise? Well, it hasn't at the moment. Let his teammate Danny capitalise, but we've just got to wait and see if it has. Sector 3 looks like there's a little spinner. Sean Lowry 1:35.092. He's closing in here with DRS enabled. Now it is. Let's see what can happen here. Liam Shane in the pits. Maybe just a problem from something happening in that first and second lap, but he's down the inside. Here he is, and Sean Lowry takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Very nice move into the first braking zone. There it is. Now it's a sweeping corner where in F2 had that big crash at that bit where we're looking at now. But can he do it around the outside here? Can Moylan? Inside the next corner though, and he's beautifully done that. Moylan has here. Unbelievable. Here it is, to say the least, for Moylan. He's absolutely done really well at that. Moylan has. Got to give credit there when credit's due to Moylan. You do. With how well he has done. Let's just see then what can happen here. Can anything happen really is the question. We don't know if it can. No, it can't. Nothing can happen at the moment. Here in this one. He's just took the DRS off there, has Sean Lowry, but nothing really happening there. It's not. Side by side they go. Look here, a bit wide though. Has that let him cut back through? No, it hasn't, and it didn't even let Johnny Stokes close up there and capitalise, but it looks like it did actually let him get back through, because into the next braking zone he's done it. United Bosnia, Whiskey Jack and United Bosnia having a scrap, and United Bosnia gets back through on Whiskey Jack very nicely there, he does so. And Johnny Stokes, who has got the penalty, but he looks like he's okay here. Mediums on Liam Shane's car, so Liam Shane, I don't know if he started on mediums, but I think he started on softs, that's going to be Liam Shane. He's now onto the mediums, as the DRS isn't even open yet, and he's through already is Johnny Stokes. Did he actually get the DRS activation? They both did here, so it's going to be a drag race down to corner one here for both of these. First corner one of the first proper braking zone, I'll class it as. And Johnny Stokes keeps it though on Whiskey Jack here, who's a little bit further back. He is here. Free Sync now gets the 3-second time penalty, and we have Lonesome Rider in the pits as well now. As I say, very nice, very nice. And for me, what do I like doing in my free time? Editing videos and audio. I love doing that. It takes bloody ages, but I love it. I also like, as I'm recording YouTube videos and doing YouTube, like doing that. And I also, by the way, do like playing the drums when I'm home. I have a drum kit and I love doing that, playing the drums. Like when there's like not much going on in the house. That's very not often, but I like doing that. I like watching Netflix as well. I love just chilling with Netflix, cuddling up with my shark, big 1 meter shark my ex-girlfriend got me. I keep it because it's my shark, but don't really like the ex-girlfriend anymore, but that's another story. But yeah, anything else you want to know about me or that? Sorry about that, guys, but we are back now, and oh, into the wall goes Basket Mill as we join back in the race. That is not what we want to see at all. He has to wait now for the next car to pass, and he has done. He's waited patiently there. He has, and he'll be down. Danny will look like he'll try and get past here. I don't know if Danny will get. I don't know if Danny and Google Dougal battle will get past, but let's see what happens here. Google Dougal is trying to close up to the battle here with VTech, but not with VTech, sorry, with the Basket Mill battle. But Basket Mill there just touching the brakes a bit too hard, maybe clipped the car in front a tiny bit. I can't really tell because I didn't really see it. And that's it, curtains for him. He looks like he's now going to be out of contention for this one here. But back to the front of the field we go. There is a battle still on our hands here. Sean Larry will in a second get this. Now he gets the DRS open, and he's got the run now down to corner, the first proper braking zone. Where will he dive? He dives now at the just before the 50-meter board and beautifully takes the lead back of this race. It's going to be a 2-car scrap, we looks like, for the lead here. Maybe we might see Scotty 3-3R in the lead scrap here, but we don't know, as there's another spinner here, it looks like, and just going a little bit wide there went United Bosnia. He gets back going now, and he's got a 90% of the lap. Now 90% of the lap with the full front wing off. That is unbelievable, not good for him at all. What is he going on to here, Basket? He's gone on to the mediums, and away he goes. He will not come out in last, but he will come out in P number 13 as there's the activation zone to say he can now get back up to full speed, but that is not what we want to see at all. Danny and United Bosnia are having a little scrap. They are. Danny just overtaking him because he knows he has his front wing gone of the car here he has. Moyland has got the gap up. He has here, so he's not looking good, and Moyland isn't here because Moyland is got the gap up to 6 tenths, which he's not happy about. He needs it down to about, well, he needs it down to plus 6 tenths or 12 tenths or 1.2 tenths really there he does, because he wants to be back in the lead of this race, but sadly he's not at the moment here, and he's being closed in there by Scotty. He's got the gap down now to under a second, which is delightful for Scotty, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here in this one. We will indeed. But with lap 6 gone already, as they turn now across the line and start lap 7, so this should be technically, in my eyes, 10, 11, 12 is when pit window should open, in my eyes, if you've got the softs on. So you're looking about 10 laps, 11 laps on the softs, and he's done it here. Sean Lowry, he's opened the door, he has here, and Moyland cleanly through at the 100-metre board there. A little bit wide, but not wide, so he can keep that going there, he can. Absolutely brilliant, that is there to see, and he's made the move stick, and we are up ears to positions here. Let's see back further down quickly. They're still side by side, here they are. Has he managed to make this stick here, has he or not? McDutchface down the inside line. Has he kept the move stuck, or will it be? Oh, nearly clipped him there. Did free sync, and he's done it. Free sync is through. Unbelievably, he's through, but that is not what you wanted to see at all there. Nearly got clipped there, did you McDutchface, and that is awful. United Bosnia is in the pits, puts on some soft, so he's going to take the soft route on this one, which is, I think, a good route to take here. Put the softs on, then go for a stint of about 10 laps, maybe even 15, maybe even, yeah, about around 10 to 11, maybe 12, as Freesing was a tiny mistake. Has that led McDutchface close up here? It has, but it's not closed up enough here, I don't think, on this little straight to do anything here. I don't think he has, which is not going to be happy for McDutchface here. It's not. He's going to try and break late into the corner, but no, he has not made it through. I still don't get how he saved that little tiny wobble there. He did there. Sean Lowry now on the back of the leader is closing. He was 8 tenths behind. He's now under that and looking good for the. Maybe not the win of this race, but he's looking good in this race nonetheless. Here he is to see what happens here, but no, could not overtake that time around, and he's in the clutches of Scotty. Here he is. Let's go back a second just to see what McDutchface can do down this into braking zone number 1. No, nothing. He can't do anything there, and he's going to try and get back through here. There is still scraps down the field. You can see there's maybe only 2 or 3 scraps around the whole race at the moment, but there will be more coming up. Trust me, there will be. Well, if there isn't, we hope there is. And if you are new to the channel, guys, please do hit the subscribe button, please hit the like. We are trying to gain these subscribers to do things, but we don't know if we will, you know. But yeah. Here they do, as they come around here now, they do. Let's see what can happen here then with McDutchface. Is he going to make his way through? No, he's not. He decides to back off a tiny bit there, which is good news for the leading crew. Here it is. Who's in front of him anyway? The car in front of him, basically what I'm trying to say. The top really too much, and he's done it again. Has Freesing. That is the 3rd time now. Johnny Stokes, I think, has just got a penalty as well. Freesing here has done it again, but here he goes around the outside. Has he made his stick? Now he's going to do the cutback into that last corner. Is he going to do the cutback into that last corner? No, he's not. He keeps the move stuck. There he does. Freesing has kept it, as the DRS is now wide open on the back of McDutchface's car, and this is a clean around the outside move. Yes, it is. About 200 metres before the 100-metre board, or 150-metre board, he gets past very nicely there, he does, and takes that P number 6 now. And can he catch up with Whiskey Jack here? Only time will tell. Back we go to the lead battle then. The gap is 6 tenths between Liam Shane and Scotty, and McDutchface and Liam Shane is, of course, 6 tenths as well. Do the maths there if you can, and it's about 1.5 second gap between Moyland and Scotty at the moment. Here it is, which is lovely to see. But let's look at this. Look, Freesing has closed it right back up. Here he has, and can Freesing make the move stick just before they go down the sweeping straight here where he is going to get DRS? Here he is. He now puts it on if he wants it. He does put it on, I think he does. Yes, he does. And he's going to go down the outside line here. He's making this hard for him, McDutchface is. Not hard, but making it hard for him. But he's not looking like he's going to be phased here, Freesing. And Freesing breaks into the corner and gets it through before the corner even is there. Wow, that's amazing battling this is here. And we have battles still more further down the order. We have battles as well. Google Dougal now trying to get past Danny. Here he is, as they've just exited that sweeping corner as well. It's a little bit of little tiny, not much really, flat spot about a tiny bit. There you can. There's your top 2. There's third, who has closed it back up again. Third has here, as this is where Moyland is vulnerable, but nowhere through for Shane for Sean Lowry, sorry. Say it again. There he is. But let's see if he can make it through or not this time around. Nothing really doing here. Still, I'm really surprised we have not had a safety car virtually here, because we've had a few spins and I thought we would have done, but we haven't here. Fastest lap of 34.929 by the Aston Martin there of United Bosnia, and I think these guys on the softs, well, everyone on the softs except Moyland, 2 or 3 laps time, maybe even 4, we should be pitting. I think they should be pitting this race. Around lap 14 you're looking to pit, I would say. Well, 12 to 15 I would say you should pit around here, but he's closer than ever before. 3 seconds to McDutchface now. The time penalty has just been given, but Sean Lowry, can he keep the move stick or not? And we've had a mistake in the background, and Danny has gone off. He has here. What has happened to Danny? I don't know. He's lost his front wing. He's back on the circuit now, probably just a clip in the corner, hit the wall a little bit there, and is off. As we said, as I said in the business, in they come then to the top 2. The top 2 who on the softs, and they are now going to get some ERS. They are deployment. They're going to get some ERS back here. They are, but they are going to be vulnerable, and it's got to see what the tyres are going to be on. They go onto both onto a set of mediums. Here they are, and they both exit pretty similar times. There they do, about 0.4 behind, 0.4 probably in the gap there. As now Sean Lowry can pull away and try and keep that gap from the car behind, but we'll have to wait and see when they will emerge back out onto the circuit. Sean Lowry emerges back out in P number 7, and Scotty P9. Wow. So he loses the position there, he does, so it was a better chance there for Sean Lowry, but we're just going to see what could happen with them, and Whiskey Jack here it will be, who's going to be the battle here. But let's see what Freesink can do, and what McDutchface can do here in the race here tonight. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here or not. We're just really interesting this race is here tonight. They've done their pit stop already. Danny's in for the mediums, he's put them on already, and he's exiting the pit lane now. He is now puts up to speed, as coming down the start line straight is Lonesome Rider, so he's going to be an interesting battle. This is here if Lonesome Rider can close it up. Don't think he will be able to personally, because he's in a Haas, but they're all equal cars if you didn't know as well, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you need to know that, but they are. But let's see what McDutchface can do here. Can he close it in here and actually overtake or not here as they go off the back straight DRS zone? And no, he can't make it through. Sean Lowry is already ready. He got past Google Dougal, which is good to see for him, but nowhere through there for McDutchface. But we're just waiting to see what can happen here. Anything could happen. Here he goes then, down the inside he goes. Has he made the move stick here? Yes he has, very nicely. Through he goes, and into P number 3 he goes. Oh, 3-6 made a mistake, goes wide, slows it down a tiny bit, gets back on the throttle now, and is away now. He is again. Here then they look to be very quickly. What kind of Netflix do you go for? And yeah, you never know if it's what kind of Netflix do you go for. I look at this snuggle and watch Netflix, you know. And by the way, I'll show you in a minute my shark. Here we go there. Oh, the clouds have come over massively. Here they have. This is not what we wanted to see here. Could see some rain in this race then. I don't know. I've not really been paying attention if they've put anything about it or not in the chat. But here they come then. But the only person who hasn't pitted yet in this race, well, the only person who hasn't pitted, guys, Google Dougal hasn't, and the top 4 haven't, but other than that everyone else has. The weather is getting grimmer, but let's see as they're side by side again. Here they are. McDutchface has lost out again to FreeSync, who goes a tiny, didn't actually go wide there actually. I thought he did. He went let me just check on the stream. Okay, a tiny bit wide into the entrance of that, but not really. And Scotty spun it. Scotty has been spun by Google Dougal, I think, or by himself. I'm not too sure there. Gets back going now. He does not up to full speed yet, but he will be in a couple of seconds time. But he's off back racing now. He is. Sean Lowry is closing in rapidly on FreeSync and the McDutchface battle. Here he is. But let's see what happens here. But it looks to me like the guys who are first, the first lot, may have found out that it might be raining in this race, or maybe just was going to go overcast. We don't know. I'm not really the one who knew about all of this, because that's why I'm saying I didn't know it could be overcast or not in this race. But we'll have to wait and see. Is Moyland going to come into the pits this time? You can probably take these tyres about 16 laps. It wouldn't recommend it really to go too far into the race on these tyres, but we'll have to wait and see if the top lot are going to come into the pits or not. They are not. Sean Lowry here side by side. He goes to McDutchface and he's through. Very nice move there. We just saw the end of it. We did it there, and he's done it. But what about McDutchface? Can he make his way back through? Here then we do, but let's see what can McDutchface do. Can he keep it going, this battle in this one, or not, as we are approaching the half race distance in a minute. We are here, we're on it. Well, we're actually technically are on that lap now, if you think about it. Halfway around this lap. Well, last lap, halfway around last lap was half race distance, but yeah, anyway. So at the point as they try around this circuit, they do 11 seconds the leader has now, but he will have to pit still. It's telling you this here, the top lot will have to pit, top 3 still have to pit. They do here, 4th and 5th do as well. I mean 5th and 6th do as well. I mean Shane Lowry now side by side they go. Has he made the move stick here on the freshest set of tyres? Yes he has, and through into the position he goes. And he's taking the position there he has. Now he's going to break away again. Is this just so he can get in the gap here? Sure. Well, Johnny Stokes is pitted onto some softs. Now, is this if there is rain in this race, he's put an interesting tyre on there. If there isn't rain in this race, it's still another interesting tyre. You have to put another tyre on. I'll probably put for the hards, but 10 laps probably on the softs would be what I would think. He's come out of the pits now. Whiskey Jack now crosses the lines. He's going to see how far ahead he is of Whiskey Jack here. We're just going to have a take a check on this. 6.5 then ahead of Whiskey Jack, and Sean Lowry's second now by 18 seconds, but he's going to close that gap every so often here. The thing from Moyland is, when do you pit off these tyres is the question. He's gone for a push. This could be his in lap then, his push lap. Only time will tell though on this one. Only time will tell. Keep on board then with Moylan for just 10 seconds just to see if he's going to pit or not. He is pitting, so he's coming in. We will have to run the clock here. We will in a minute. He'll pit. So he's in now. Now the clock starts ticking for us to see where he will come out then of this one. But Scotty is closing into Google Dougal. Here he is, and he wants his way back through past. However he will get through, we don't know here. He's in. He's out of his pit box already. Is this going to be a victory for him? No, it's not. He's done it. He's done it not very well there, has Moyland, and Sean Lowry gets through. Scotty into P number 3. He should be here. Well, maybe even P4 he'll stay in. Scotty will here. FreeSync is the only driver who has to pit still in this race. Everyone else has done the pit stop that they needed to do in this race. Well, the one pit stop they needed to do, it's a mandatory pit stop we have to do in this one. Let's quickly take it then, as everyone's still racing, the winners and losers, the gainers and losers I mean. 6 seconds for FreeSync. Very quickly we'll do the penalties. Liam Shane on 6 as well, and then it's 3 for McDudgeface and 3 for Johnny Stokes. Your gainers and losers then, up 12 for FreeSync, up 2 for United Bosnia, down 4 for Lonesome, and down 4 for Basket ML as well. There we are. Everyone's done one stop except FreeSync here in this one. 3 second time penalty, sorry, goes to Johnny Stokes, so that should put him on a 6 second time penalty as well. It does indeed put him on that. But yeah, it's just interesting when FreeSync will pit, it will here. I think it'll be this lap. But you never know with these cars. Yep, in he comes. And Sean Larry now can break away. Mistake in the background here there is from United Bosnia, and he has spun it. You're just waiting to see if there's any cars behind him. There aren't. Off he goes then. The next car is Danny, who will close up a little bit here. The sunshine is trying to break through the clouds here, it is. But I don't really know if it will do. He had the DRS in the activation zone, so he must have been close to the car in front of him then. I can't remember who it was now. It could have been Google Dougal, I think it was. But yeah, he's still going around. At least they're still all racing here, which is nice to see. The gap is closing the top 2 here, but I think Sean Larry's got this perfectly done, because he knows here that he still has the tyres at the end of the race. He will, and I don't think, no offence to Moylan, I don't think Moylan will. I think they'll be dead by the end, but if Moylan can get the lead and get a good lead, then you never know what's going to happen here. We'll keep an eye on this one, but we'll head back in the field because there is a battle on our hands. Google Dougal here, trying to get past Liam Shane. He's got one more corner to get, well, 2 or 3 more corners to go. He nearly clips the back. And the 2, I think they're the only 2 Ferrari powered engine cars, and that is nearly mistaken havoc in the field there. That is unbelievably. Jeez, there that is. Jeez Louise. There, he's got to say there. But here he goes then. 1:33.320 for Moylan's fastest lap there. But let's see if he can get past here. Down there does Google Dougal. Past he goes on Liam Shane. Very nicely there, he does. Now VTech is his next priority. Will he catch up by the time they get to the start line and get that under a second or 2? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's the Wes. But we'll wait and see. We'll hear. Sorry, I was an Unai Emery, if you know who he is. That was an impression of him today. Just for a second, I don't know why I wouldn't impression him. Took 1.1 seconds quicker than his fastest lap there from Google Dougal. Well done him. That's what I was looking at actually. Who's got the fastest lap of the race in this one? A 1:33.320 then for Moylan. We just said it, but I'll say it again anyway. There's your gap's your leader. 1:28 for the last, 1:18 for the next one, and the gaps individually are not that close really. VTech is the closest to Basket Emil, which we'll keep an eye on for a second. We will. Sorry if it's a tiny bit glitchy, fuzzy. It's the internet here. Off the onboard we go then. We'll tell you that it is 3 seconds separate the top 2 here. 10 seconds is the gap from second to third. Then it's 1.5 seconds, then it's 12. And side by side they're about to go here, VTech and Basket Miller. Is VTech going to get through? No, he's nowhere near. It wasn't time, so sadly couldn't make it through there with on lap 19 out of 27. Yep, there you go. Internet is being suffered tonight due to there's so many people here in my uni block that have the same internet as me. I think we are running the same internet with a few other people as well, which is not good at all. But we'll have to be doing what we've got here. Sorry if it's a bit fuzzy, the stream, if you can't really work out who the cars are. You surely can. Sorry, If the internet is buffering, we do apologise. But anyway, back on we go then. VTech trying to get up to Basket Emil. Here we do. Oh, nearly tapped the back of him, but didn't. Gap's gone down. Gap's gone down between the top two here. To 2.9 seconds. But we are moments away here to see what can happen here between this VTech battle, and Google Dougal has closed up now to it. On board with VTech we go. Taking you around this lap here on board with VTech we are. You can pretty much work out what's happening here. Sorry for the fuzzy bit of quality, because it is of course we're at uni. Here we are. Google Dougal there nearly overtook VTech there, did he? Yes, he did. VTech made a mistake and Google Dougal capitalised on it. He's trying to get past now Basket Emil. Here he is. Let's see if he can. Down this straight. Oh, nearly tips the back of him, but gets through there. He does very nicely. And into P number 8 he does go, and breaks now he does, and he now has 4 seconds to close up to McDutchface. Johnny Stokes though in the foreground is closing in on Scotty. 7 tenths now it is. Make that 6 tenths. Make that 5 tenths. Is he gonna not close enough? No, not close enough this time. Oh, he's made a mistake, and Moylan's got a 3-second time penalty now, and that will cost him dearly at the end of this one. Here it will. I don't think he'll take second off him, but I think. Let me know and you can tell me. I am just going to do this, so if it is, let me just check if it is off. No, it looks all good on my end still, so I'm just going to turn my internet off, my phone off, just so we don't have. Oh, he's made a little mistake. Has Scotty again. Free Sync and Whiskey Jack are side by side, and Whiskey Jack has lost out to Free Sync. There he has, but let's see what Scotty has got in the locker here. Has Scotty going to keep? How is he going to keep Johnny Stokes behind him? Is the question I was asking, and. Is he going to keep Johnny Stokes behind him is the question. We don't know. We really don't. But let's see if he can. Can indeed this lap. Let's see what he can do next lap then. Back we go for just 2 seconds as VTech now is about to look past Basket Emil here for the couple of last points in this race. Every point counts though, as you know. Let's see what. Oh, he's nearly gone off the track. He nearly clipped the wall there, VTech. But has he got through? Yes, he has. VTech is through past Basket Emil here, but Basket Emil is going to close up here, or is he just going to be sucked away from the car here? It looks like he sucked away a tiny bit. Danny just been given a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings yet again. What about Johnny Stokes here? How is he going to race this one here on this lap here? 1.4 now the gap's down to for the top two here. 1.4 is down to, and that's closing rapidly every lap here that is. But let's see what's going to happen here then. Is Johnny Stokes going to make his way through or not? Not at the moment, but you never know. Don't know why Johnny Stokes is weaving in and out there, but he is. Let me just check if the stream is still going, or if it's got to that screen where you sadly can't see it. Is the only concern I've got here on this one. Nope, it's still going, but a bit fuzzy. But it's still going. As they do exit the corner here, they do. So it is, just to tell you again guys, Sean Lowry first, Moylan, Scotty in third, fourth is Johnny Stokes, Free Sync in fifth, Whiskey Jack sixth, McDutchface seventh, Google Dougal eighth, VTech ninth, Basket Emil 10th, well make that Liam Shane 10th, Basket Emil 11th, 12th United Bosnia. Danny and Lonesome finished off the field. I think he's already been lapped. Lonesome, no, nearly been lapped actually. Lonesome has, because the top two are together. But here they go. Johnny Stokes, can he capitalise after this corner to get past here? But no, he can't. They are trying ever so hard. He is here to get past them, get that 3-second gap as well. Actually, I think it might be he needs a 6-second gap here. He won't care at the end of the day. He just wants to get a position on track, and then maybe even get the position actually properly positioned, you know. Another lap completed there. 23 now out of 30, out of 27 of this race, as you can see in the background there, coming into the penultimate. Oh, nearly clipped the back of him there. It looked like a mic screen, and he's done it. Johnny Stokes is through past Scotty, but that nearly was going to be finished there for Scotty. Oh my goodness me, I didn't expect that to happen here. Here we are then, back with the lead battle. Here we are. They're controlling this race. They are here, showing us how good they are. About half a second, I would say, behind the lapped car. Here they are, and behind Lonesome Rider, who they're about to overtake here. But he's got a good pace actually today, Lonesome, to not be lapped at the moment. That's the pace he's got. He has here. So if you can't read any of the names, I'll read them out for you as well. Penalty wise, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, because I know you can't see it if we show you. So it is Moyland, Scotty and Danny have 3-second time penalties. And McDudgeface actually has the 3 seconds. Liam Shane has 9. Johnny Stokes has 9. Sorry, Johnny Stokes has 6. What am I saying? And FreeSync has 9. They're your penalties then in this one. Gainers and losers. Scotty up 10. Johnny Stokes up 10. 9 for FreeSync. 5 for McDudgeface. And your losers are 7 down. Sorry, for Basket ML. 4 for Liam Shane. 8 for United Bosnia, and 4 for Lonesome here, as their top 2 are separated now by 1.5 tenths. That is 0.50 tenths they were. Now it's back up to 3 tenths, but this is closing ever so often. Here it is, and I'm just wondering when Moylan will take the slingshot and go, yeah, I'll go past and I will capitalise on you here, and I will try and win this race from the position I'm in. It's going to be a hard one, but we'll have to wait and see here, as Danny's just overtaken United Bosnia. There he has. So that's a battle there. It is for that one. But let's see then what's going to happen here with this one here. It's McDudgeface close to the lead battle, which is about to head across the line in a couple of minutes. It will do here. But will McDudgeface actually get past here down this second DRS straight of the day? Will he or not? Into the pits has come United Bosnia to switch onto the set of softs. I doubt he will. No, he won't. Back up to Moylan then, just to show you if he can get past here down this DRS straight or not. But he just doesn't have the speed, Moyland, and he knows he's got the penalty. Maybe he just puts up keeping his tyres because he knows he's got the penalty. It's fascinating, this one. I don't know why he's not trying, but he's not. It's an interesting one, this one, really, for Moyland. But let's go back very quickly to see what McDudgeface can do down the start line straight here. He can do nothing at the moment. He just can't do anything there, which is a very big shame. That is there, but we've got a battle for the lead then. We've got a battle for the lead, and that is going to come down this DRS straight, which he's got the DRS open here. He has. Has he managed to get through? Now, this is the problem. If he gets through, he only has about a lap or two to get back into that gap of 3 seconds. It's going to be a push. There it is, but he's got the gap if he wants it, but it will only be for a couple of laps. It will indeed. Won't be for long, but I don't think he's got it at the moment. Here he hasn't, as we're just going to go back to see what McDutchface can do, as he's now turning onto that same bit of circuit. Now they are this battle, and can they do anything here in this one as they exit the final corner? Now they do. Now onto the secondary straight they come, so final corner before the secondary straight they come. He's got around the outside here and he's done it beautifully. Nice move there. Yes, he has actually finally done it. Can he get the gap up to 3 seconds? Here's the question. He blurts away now, he does, and away he goes. Let's see if he can or not. Back to the lead very quickly. Have they managed it? No, they haven't. Down the start line straight here as they go on to the penultimate lap of this race. Here they do. Sean Lowry leads. Moylan second by 5/10. Then it is Johnny Stokes by 11.6 seconds. Scotty 2.1 behind him. Freesink next. Then McDutchface, Whiskey Jack, Google Dougal, VTech, Basket Emil, Liam Shane, Danny, Lonesome, and then it's United Bosnia. And Lonesome and United Bosnia have both been lapped, I think. Maybe in a minute Scotty will be lapped, but I mean Danny will be lapped, but yeah, it's looking good for the top two so far here in this one. But let's head back for a second. What can Whiskey Jack do to get back past McDutchface? Not much really, it doesn't look like, but back with the lead as we go for a second. So here we go then. Out of the last corner comes now the leader of the race. Second now comes out, and we start the last lap. The flag is waved for the last lap here, and we are go for this last lap. Let's see then if this is it. This is the final opportunity, I would say, for Moylan to get the win of this race. He will just have to do better, but he can't do anything here. He can't at the moment, and he's looking like he's not going to get the lead of this one. But you never know what can happen. It's a motor race, it's not a sprint. And as we say, anything can happen. It's kind of a sprint now because we're on the last lap, but you never know. Still something random can happen. You know? Here he comes then. Onto the DRS straight now come the cars, and this is kind of it. Okay. Out they come then, braking now they do. What's gonna happen here? Up to the final couple of corners they come. There's already a spinner in the background, but it's green flags back out then. And here he comes then. Sean Lowry wins beautifully there, he does. Second is Moylan. He's going to take second, there he is. Delight for him it will be. Absolutely fantastic drive from Moylan here it will be. Johnny Stokes will take fourth position here, he will. Freesink now is going to take fifth, I think he will here. Maybe even take fourth actually, I don't know. No, he will take fifth here. McDutchface, will he take sixth? I doubt he will, but he did a good try to keep that sixth position there, he did. Whiskey Jack will take actually fifth there, he will. Here then comes McDutchface. What has he got to offer? McDutchface has crossed already. Now Google Dougal has crossed very nicely indeed. McDutchface there actually saw he crossed, but then went down to seventh. Here comes VTech then across the line. Just waiting for Basket Emil now, and we're waiting for the rest of the Danny and Liam Shane. Sorry if it's glitched out and it's now black screen. You can only hear my voice. I don't know what the stream is. No, it's very, very, very not good right now. Here comes Liam Shane and Danny into the last couple of corners. Now he comes. He's done not the worst race in his whole career, I'd have to say, but not the best at all in my personal opinion. He comes out last corner now, waves the checker flag, does one of his best laps of the race there, he does. And that is it then, ladies and gentlemen. That is your race finished. We will give you the full classification. Everyone completed the race there, they did, and I'll give you the times between each car just in case you can't see it with the fuzzy screen that we have on the stream. But it was Johnny Stokes who got driver of the day there, and there now onto the podium come your top three. The crowd are waving. They are. The teams are clapping them. It's a spray of champagne to everyone here. Very nice to see there, that is. Great to see the champagne being sprayed by the top three. There it is. As you know. Great to see top three in real life spray the champagne as well. As they now wave, they do there. Now the game takes me to the classification. Sean Lowry wins the race. 43 minutes 16 seconds, .070 was the race there. 5.7 behind him was Moylan due to the penalty. There it was, and he got a 1:33.320. 18 seconds behind was Scotty in third. Johnny Stokes was next. Then it was Whiskey Jack. Freesink in 6th. 7th McDutchface. 8th Google Dougal. 9th VTech. 10th was Basket Emil. 11th was Liam Shane, and Danny was in 12th. There he was, and Danny, by the way, was your last car to not be lapped. 1:27.842. Then it was Lonesome Rider, and it was United Bosnia who were lapped in that race. There they were. What a race that was, actually. I really enjoyed that. Good battles between McDutchface there in that one with his battles, and Moyland for his battles at the front with Sean Larry as well. Great to see them battles there as well. Great to see battles throughout the field. Well done to all 14 of them for completing the race there. It was McDutchface, Whiskey Jack, Freesink, and a few others as well having a great battle as well. But thank you all for watching tonight. If you have enjoyed, please do smash a like and hit that subscribe button down below as well. We do appreciate it. Sorry for the internet problems. I'm just at university, and the internet here is not the best here. Yeah, sorry, just to quickly say to Moyland, to Matt, the internet wasn't the best here, so it might be a bit fuzzy, the stream, but I did my best for tonight. And sorry guys, I couldn't put it on the channel. I'll try and get that back up and running the channel. But yeah, next week, ladies and gentlemen, if I can make next week, I don't know if I can yet. I haven't got I don't know if I can. We will be going, if my calculations are correct, to the final race, which will be France before the mid-season break. So we have France next week, then the mid-season break we do, and then after France we'll be in Mexico. So join us next week for France if you can, guys. If I am here, I will stream it. If I'm not, I will let you all guys know. But anyway, that has been Cadwell. That's been me tonight, Cadwell5. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you do enjoy, please just smash like and subscribe to my channel, and if we can get it back, subscribe to the Fair League channel as well. But yep, will be appreciated, guys. Please like and subscribe, and well done again to Moyland, to Sean Lowry. Moyland in second there. Well done to him as well in that one. Please like and subscribe, guys, and goodbye.